The Galactic Council's dismay. The Turok were initially perplexed when human scientists first revealed that Earth, their so-called insignificant planet, was covered in vast oceans of water. But this revelation was only the beginning of the Council's astonishment. As the Galactic Council convened to discuss the rapid expansion of the Terran Union's faster-than-light ships and their relentless colonization efforts, the unease among the various alien races grew palpable. They worried about the humans' unique adaptability and their unyielding will to survive, fearing the potential threat posed by such a rapidly advancing species. In the grand, domed chamber of the Galactic Council, representatives from numerous alien races filled the seats arranged in a semicircle, their distinctive garb reflecting the diversity of the galaxy. The murmur of conversation filled the vast space as delegates awaited the arrival of the human delegation. The large double doors at the entrance swung open, and in strode Ambassador Jonathan Wells, flanked by a small entourage of human officials. Wells, an imposing figure with broad shoulders and a commanding presence, stood head and shoulders above most of the aliens present. His dark hair was cropped short, and his sharp blue eyes surveyed the room with a mixture of confidence and curiosity. As Wells approached the central podium, he addressed the assembly with a deep, resonant voice. "Greetings, esteemed members of the Galactic Council. I am Jonathan Wells, Ambassador of the Terran Union. I thank you for this opportunity to speak on behalf of my people." His tone was polite yet firm, making it clear that he was here to assert human interests and would not be easily intimidated. There were a few grumbles from the alien delegates, but most remained silent, their eyes fixed on the human ambassador with a blend of curiosity and apprehension. The insectoid Counselor Zakik was the first to speak, his voice buzzing with a mix of skepticism and concern. "The Council has concerns about your species' rapid expansion and technological advancement. What are your intentions in exploring and colonizing so many worlds?" Wells met Zakik's compound eyes with a steady gaze. "Counselor, our intentions are peaceful. We seek only to explore this vast galaxy and learn about the wonders it holds. Humanity has always been driven by curiosity and a desire to push the boundaries of our understanding. Our expansion is a natural outgrowth of that drive." The reptilian Counselor Skara interjected sharply. "But your colonies could encroach on the territories of other species. How can we be sure you will respect our boundaries?" "I assure you," Wells replied calmly, "we have no desire for conflict. We will abide by all established treaties and agreements regarding territorial claims. If disputes arise, we are committed to resolving them through diplomacy." The counselors exchanged glances, some nodding in approval while others remained skeptical. The Avon Counselor Creel spoke up next, her feathers ruffling with intrigue. "Your species has made remarkable advancements in technology, far faster than any other race we have encountered. How do you explain this? Have you been aided by some unknown benefactor?" Wells' expression grew more guarded. "No, Counselor. Our progress is the result of our own ingenuity and hard work. Human scientists and engineers have pushed themselves to the limits of their abilities, driven by necessity and the desire to improve our lot. We have developed our technology independently, without outside assistance." A murmur of discontent rippled through the chamber. The bulbous Counselor Vort leaned forward, eyes gleaming with interest. "Will you share this technology with us? Surely all members of the galactic community could benefit from your advancements." Wells shook his head with respect. "Counselor, we must decline. Our technology is closely tied to our culture and way of life. We do not believe it would be appropriate or wise to share it indiscriminately. We hope you can understand and respect our position on this matter." The counselors murmured among themselves, their reactions a mix of displeasure and intrigue. The tension in the room grew palpable as the debate continued. The humans had arrived on the galactic stage as an unknown quantity, and their rapid rise to prominence had unsettled many of the established powers. Wells did his best to allay their fears and reassure them of humanity's peaceful intentions, but it was clear that earning their trust would be a formidable challenge. As the debate dragged on, Wells faced an intense scrutiny of every aspect of human society and culture. Despite his best efforts to answer their questions honestly and thoroughly, some counselors remained suspicious of humanity's motives. The reptilian counselor Zorak was particularly hostile. Leaning forward in his seat, his slit pupil eyes narrowed as he hissed, "Ambassador Wells, I find it difficult to believe that your species has advanced so rapidly without outside assistance. No other race in the galaxy has achieved such technological prowess in such a short time. How do you explain this?" Wells met Zorak's gaze steadily. "I assure you, Counselor, our achievements are the result of our own efforts. Human scientists and engineers have worked tirelessly to push the boundaries of what is possible. We have not stolen from others or relied on any secret benefactors." Zorak's scales rippled with agitation. "Lies," he spat. "You expect us to believe that you developed faster-than-light travel, advanced weaponry, and terraforming techniques all on your own. Impossible. You must have had help from someone, or perhaps you plundered the ruins of some long-dead civilization for their secrets." Wells' temper rose at the baseless accusations. "Counselor, I take offense at the suggestion that we are thieves or scavengers. Humanity has earned its place among the stars through blood, sweat, and tears. We have faced challenges and overcome obstacles that would have broken lesser species. Our success is a testament to our resilience and ingenuity." The reptilian counselor rose from his seat, his clawed hands clenched into fists. "You dare speak to me of challenges and obstacles? My people have endured hardships you cannot even imagine. We have carved out a place for ourselves in this hostile universe through sheer grit and determination. And yet here you are, a newcomer on the galactic stage, claiming superiority over us all." Wells stood his ground, even as Zorak loomed over him. "We claim nothing of the sort, Counselor. We simply ask to be judged on our own merits, not held to some impossible standard or accused of deceit at every turn." The chamber erupted into a cacophony of arguing voices as the counselors began to take sides. Some defended humanity's right to keep their secrets, while others echoed Zorak's demands for transparency. The debate grew more heated by the moment, and it seemed that the very foundations of the council might crumble under the weight of the discord. Finally, in a moment of frustration, Wells slammed his fist down on the podium and shouted, "Enough. You want to know our secret? Fine. I'll tell you. It's water. We have it, and you don't." Silence fell over the chamber as the counselors stared at him in shock. Wells took a deep breath and continued, his voice calmer but no less firm. "Our homeworld, Earth, is covered in vast oceans of liquid water. This abundance has allowed us to develop advanced agriculture, industry, and technology. We have harnessed the power of water to fuel our ships, terraform new worlds, and sustain our civilization. No other species in the galaxy has this advantage. That is the truth of our success." The counselors murmured among themselves, some looking incredulous, others intrigued. Zorak's eyes widened in disbelief. "Impossible," he hissed. "No planet could have that much water and still support life. You must be lying." Wells met his gaze unflinchingly. "I speak only the truth, Counselor. If you doubt my words, send an expedition to Earth and see for yourself. Our oceans are no secret, but they are our greatest resource and the key to our power. That is what separates us from the rest of you. We have learned to harness the very lifeblood of the universe itself." The chamber was silent for a moment as the counselors processed his revelation. Zorak's eyes narrowed in suspicion. "Water. You expect us to believe that your success is due to something as mundane as water?" Wells nodded, meeting his gaze. "It's true, Counselor. Earth is a rare jewel in the galaxy, a planet with vast oceans of liquid water covering much of its surface. This abundance of water has been crucial to the development of our civilization." He turned to address the rest of the council. "Our oceans provide us with a seemingly endless supply of life-giving resources. They regulate our climate, provide food and energy, and support a vast array of ecosystems. Our mastery of water has allowed us to develop advanced agriculture, industry, and technology. The counselors murmured among themselves, their reactions mixed. The insectoid counselor Zakix spoke up, his curiosity evident. But how is this possible? Most of our worlds are dry and barren, with little to no surface water. How have you achieved so much with just water? Wells smiled. It's not just about having water, counselor. It's about understanding its properties and harnessing its potential. Our scientists have spent centuries studying the unique qualities of water, from its ability to dissolve and transport nutrients to its capacity for storing and releasing energy. We have developed technologies that allow us to purify, desalinate, and recycle water with incredible efficiency. The Avon counselor Creel cocked her head, intrigued. And you use this water to fuel your ships and terraform new worlds? Wells nodded. Yes, counselor. Our ships are powered by advanced hydrogen fuel cells, which extract energy from water through a process of electrolysis. The revelation and its aftermath. When we discover new habitable worlds, we use terraforming techniques that rely on water to create stable, Earth-like environments. This process involves introducing water to adjust the climate, support life, and transform barren landscapes into thriving ecosystems. The bulbous counselor Vort leaned forward, eyes gleaming with interest. This is fascinating, Ambassador. Your water technology could be of great benefit to many of the races represented here. Imagine the possibilities if we could harness this power for ourselves. But Zorak's anger flared again, his scales rippling with agitation. No, we cannot trust the humans to share their technology with us. They will use it as a weapon to control and dominate us. Wells raised his hands in a placating gesture. Counselors, please, I understand your concerns. However, I assure you that our intention is not to wield our technology as a weapon. We seek only to live in peace and cooperate where possible. If we are to advance as a galactic community, we must work together and share knowledge to achieve mutual benefits. The chamber fell into a tense silence as the counselors pondered Wells's words. The debate had shifted from suspicion to curiosity, and the council was at a crossroads. The revelation about Earth's abundant water had sparked a mix of fascination and doubt, with some delegates eager to explore potential collaborations and others remaining wary of human intentions. After a few moments, Zakix's voice cut through the silence. If what you say is true, then perhaps there is more we can learn from each other. But we need to verify these claims ourselves. The Council will consider sending an expedition to Earth to assess the situation firsthand. Wells nodded, relieved that there was a potential path forward. I welcome that decision. An expedition would provide you with a clear understanding of our capabilities and the resources we possess. It would also offer an opportunity for us to build bridges and foster greater trust. As the discussion continued, the atmosphere in the chamber began to shift. The focus moved from conflict and mistrust to the potential for cooperation and shared growth. The idea of an intergalactic partnership began to take shape, with humans and aliens exploring how they might benefit from each other's unique strengths. The debate took a new direction as counselors proposed various ways in which human water technology could be integrated into their own societies. Some suggested using it to address water shortages on their own worlds, while others saw potential applications in energy production and environmental management. The room buzzed with ideas and possibilities, a stark contrast to the earlier hostility. Meanwhile, Wells reflected on the progress made so far. The initial shock of revealing Earth's water resources had been met with skepticism and hostility, but it was also opening doors for dialogue and collaboration. It was clear that while trust would take time to build, there was potential for meaningful partnerships that could benefit the entire galaxy. The conversation continued late into the session, with counselors discussing the implications of the new information and how it might affect their policies and interactions with humanity. Wells fielded questions, provided explanations, and engaged in discussions about potential collaborations. He knew that this was just the beginning of a complex and ongoing process, but he was determined to ensure that humanity's presence in the galaxy was seen as a positive force. As the meeting finally adjourned, Wells and his team left the chamber, their minds buzzing with the weight of the day's discussions. They had made a significant impact, but knew that much work remained to be done. Building relationships with the galactic community would require patience, diplomacy, and continued efforts to prove humanity's commitment to peaceful coexistence and mutual respect. The Galactic Council's decision to consider an expedition to Earth marked a turning point in the evolving narrative of humanity's role in the galaxy. What began as a contentious meeting had evolved into a foundation for future cooperation, setting the stage for new possibilities and partnerships. A new chapter begins. In the aftermath of the Council meeting, the focus shifted to the preparations for the proposed expedition to Earth. Representatives from various alien races began to assemble teams of scientists, diplomats, and explorers who would travel to the human homeworld. The goal was clear: to investigate the truth behind Earth's water resources and assess the potential for collaboration. Ambassador Wells and his team were kept busy with a flurry of diplomatic activity. They coordinated with the Council to ensure that the expedition would be conducted in a manner that respected human sovereignty while facilitating a thorough and transparent investigation. Wells knew that this was a critical moment in shaping humanity's future in the galaxy, and he was determined to make the most of it. As the days passed, the excitement and anticipation grew among both humans and aliens. The prospect of exploring Earth and experiencing its unique environment was a source of fascination for many. Scientists and explorers from various races eagerly prepared for the journey, equipped with state-of-the-art technology and a sense of wonder. In the heart of the Terran Union, preparations were underway to welcome the alien visitors. Wells and his colleagues worked tirelessly to ensure that the expedition would be a success. They provided information about Earth's geography, climate, and ecosystems, and made arrangements for guided tours and scientific demonstrations. The goal was to showcase the best of what humanity had to offer and to highlight the potential for collaboration. The day of the expedition's departure arrived, and the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. The alien delegates, now eager to witness Earth's wonders firsthand, boarded their spacecraft with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. Wells watched as the ships prepared for launch, feeling a sense of pride and optimism about the upcoming journey. As the spacecraft lifted off and began its journey toward Earth, Wells reflected on the significance of this moment. The expedition represented a crucial step in forging new relationships and building trust between humans and the galactic community. It was an opportunity to demonstrate humanity's strengths, showcase its achievements, and pave the way for future collaborations. Back on Earth, preparations were in full swing to receive the alien visitors. Scientists and officials eagerly awaited their arrival, ready to provide a comprehensive introduction to the planet's diverse environments and technological advancements. The focus was on creating a positive and memorable experience that would leave a lasting impression on the visitors. As the days turned into weeks, the expedition progressed smoothly. The alien delegates were awestruck by the vast oceans, lush landscapes, and advanced technologies that Earth had to offer. They marveled at the ingenuity and resilience of the human species, gaining a deeper appreciation for the unique qualities that set humanity apart. The expedition also provided valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. The delegates returned to the Galactic Council with first-hand knowledge of Earth's resources and capabilities, and the Council began to seriously consider the potential for collaboration and partnership. The next phase of negotiations was set to begin, with the focus on formalizing agreements and exploring specific areas of cooperation. The goal was to establish a framework for ongoing collaboration that would benefit both humans and aliens, fostering a spirit of mutual respect and shared growth. As the story of humanity's interaction with the galactic community continued to unfold, the potential for positive change and progress remained at the forefront. The journey from initial skepticism to mutual understanding and cooperation was a testament to the power of diplomacy, curiosity, and the desire to build a better future together. The Council's decision, With the successful completion of the expedition and the positive feedback from the alien delegates, the Galactic Council convened once more to discuss the next steps in humanity's integration into the galactic community. The meeting was charged with a sense of anticipation, as the councilors prepared to deliberate on the future of human-alien relations and the potential for collaborative ventures. Ambassador Wells and his team were present at the council meeting, their presence a symbol of humanity's commitment to diplomacy and cooperation. The councilors, having reviewed the findings from the expedition, were eager to discuss the implications and opportunities for partnership. The meeting began with a detailed presentation of the expedition's findings. Scientists from various races shared their observations and analyses of Earth's water resources, climate, and technological advancements. The data was compelling, and the councilors listened attentively, their initial skepticism giving way to a growing sense of admiration. The insectoid councilor Zakic, who had previously voiced concerns about human expansion, spoke up first. The expedition has provided us with a wealth of information about Earth's resources and the remarkable achievements of humanity. It is clear that your species possesses unique strengths that could greatly benefit the galactic community. The reptilian councilor Skara, who had been skeptical of human intentions, nodded in agreement. The advancements in water technology and its applications are impressive. We must explore ways to integrate this technology into our own systems and address the challenges faced by many of our worlds. The Avon councilor Creel, who had shown interest in the potential for collaboration, voiced her support. I believe it is time for us to move beyond mere discussions and formalize agreements for cooperation. The potential benefits of working together are too great to ignore. The bulbous councilor Vort added, we should also consider establishing research partnerships and joint ventures to further explore the possibilities of human technology. This could lead to innovations that would benefit all member races. Wells listened intently, his hopes for a positive outcome growing with each passing moment. We are eager to collaborate and share our knowledge in areas where it can be of mutual benefit. Our goal is to build a framework for cooperation that respects the needs and interests of all parties involved. The councilors deliberated further, discussing the specifics of potential agreements and partnerships. The focus was on creating a balanced approach that would allow for the sharing of technology and resources while maintaining the integrity and autonomy of each species. As the meeting progressed, it became clear that there was a strong consensus in favor of establishing formal partnerships. The councilors recognized the value of humanity's contributions and were willing to work towards a collaborative future. The next steps included drafting agreements, setting up joint research initiatives, and exploring avenues for cultural and technological exchange. By the end of the meeting, the Galactic Council had made a landmark decision. The Council voted to approve the establishment of formal partnerships with the Terran Union, recognizing humanity as a valuable member of the galactic community. The agreements would pave the way for collaborative ventures, shared research, and mutual support. Ambassador Wells and his team were elated by the outcome. The decision marked a new chapter in humanity's journey among the stars, one characterized by cooperation and shared growth. The path ahead was filled with opportunities and challenges, but the foundation for a positive and productive relationship had been firmly established. As the council meeting concluded, Wells looked out at the diverse assembly of alien delegates and felt a sense of accomplishment. Humanity had taken a significant step toward becoming an integral part of the galactic community. The journey from initial skepticism to collaboration had been a testament to the power of diplomacy, perseverance, and the desire to build a better future together. Building bridges. With the formal partnerships established, the focus shifted to implementing the agreements and building meaningful connections between humans and aliens. The initial enthusiasm from the Council's decision was met with a flurry of activity as various initiatives were launched to facilitate cooperation and collaboration. The first major project was the establishment of joint research centers, where scientists from different races would work together on cutting-edge technologies and scientific advancements. These centers were designed to foster innovation and provide a platform for sharing knowledge and expertise. Human scientists were eager to collaborate with their alien counterparts, bringing their own unique perspectives and insights to the table. The exchange of ideas and technologies led to rapid advancements in various fields, including energy production, environmental management, and space exploration. The joint research centers also served as a hub for cultural exchange, allowing aliens and humans to learn from each other's traditions and practices. This exchange of cultural knowledge helped to bridge the gap between species and foster a deeper understanding and appreciation of each other's ways of life.